Hello, hello, everybody. Let's do it to it. Let's read for Libra. How are you guys doing? I'm sorry, Leo. Gosh, already starting off with a bang, right? I have missed you guys. I am ready to throw some cards and see what is up, Leo gang. This is for you if you have Leo as your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hello, Alyssa. How you doing? All right, Leo, let's get a general message for you. General message for you, Leo gang. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you can see, I will be a little bit slow, but I am good. I'm ready to throw some cards. So let's do it, Leo. Let's get a general message for you before we delve in deep in your love life, Leo. Let's take a look. I do feel better. I rested really good last night. All right, Leo, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up here at the cottage. All right, here we go, Leo. Ooh, what is this King of Cups? What is all this about, Leo? King of Cups. What? But the Three of Swords. So you are in deep with emotion and somebody's broken your heart. And now, you know what? The Strength card is here. That's your card. I feel like this, Leo, this could be about love. And I feel like for the majority of you, this general message, even though we haven't really delved into specifically about love, what I feel like is I feel like a lot of you were deeply emotionally invested with someone that broke your beautiful big Leo heart. Three of Swords right behind this King of Cups. I feel like you were in love with somebody, Leo. I just have to say, I feel like all the way, the entire heart, right? That entire beautiful lion heart of yours, all invested in something that broke your heart. And possible third party, possible cheating, definitely pain. Definitely pain, definitely heartbreak with the Three of Swords. The Strength card I'm encouraged by as the next card out. First of all, it's the one and only major arcana here. Second of all, it's your card in the upright. Third of all, it tells me you're taking a step back and holding yourself back from whatever this is that you have emotion towards. I almost feel head over heart decision vibes here. I feel like you love this person or, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like you are taking it a control of yourself and any urges and going against any urges to make any moves toward this person that has hurt you so much here. And I feel like you're holding back. And what I feel like that's doing, because this is your card, Leo, in the upright here, is I feel like that is putting you into a place of personal power. Okay, with everything that you are, Leo, and you may be fighting. It may be a struggle not to do anything or reach out or take any action towards this person. But at the same time, I feel like with this Three of Swords here, you're looking at this and going, yeah, I've got emotion towards this person. But at the same time, what can I do? What can I do? If I went back towards this, I would only be dishonoring myself. I would not be, honoring my own boundaries. That would be, the opposite of loving myself, right? And I would almost be disrespecting myself. So I'm going to hold back. And by doing that, I think you're making a head over heart. And I also feel like, Leo, that you are stepping into your own personal power. And so from that, I feel encouraged by this. Okay. I like this card as far as how it came out. So that's what I've got. I am so sorry, Grace. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hey, Bessa, thank you for that feedback. Hey, GJ. All right, we're gonna get a money message for you. Okay. I'm gonna try to shuffle these like always. You know what? I think I may, because these are oracles, I think I may just lay these out on the table and see what cards I'm intuitively drawn to. Hey, Legion, how you doing? Good to see you back around the cottage. I hope you're away from your break, and if you are, you let me know, and we'll put you back in on the wrench team. But anyway, okay, Leo, what's your job, money, career message before we look a little bit deeper into the romance department? All right, this one is trying to multitasking. So a lot of you Leos may feel torn in many different directions. Okay. You may even be like torn, not just with regard to your career, but overall career, life, balancing everything. Okay. And maybe having to, be like, your fellow, your Geminis here, friends, and like have a couple of channels on in your brain at once where you're thinking about two things at one time and you're literally doing two things at one time. This one wants my attention here. A huge decision regarding money or career. Okay. A huge decision regarding money or career or job. Okay. What is this about? Are you looking for a job? Are you maybe thinking of looking for a job? Or maybe you're deciding to stay where you're at or not. Where's the other one? This one. All right, Leo. What is this? This is telling you you're going to go in the right direction. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Yes. So if you are looking for a job, or you are thinking of looking at a job, or you're trying to decide whether or not to go for an opportunity, this tells me that your intuition is going to take you in the right direction. Leo, get on with your bad self. So far, a pretty good read for you. So excited to see you guys. I am going to try to do a couple of personal readings this afternoon, and then I'm going to try to do an all signs later. We will see how that goes. I think I'm doing pretty good on shuffling. I don't know how y'all feel about how I've interpreted the cards so far. I know not every Leo's having the same experience. Of course, take what resonates. Okay. Now, that being said, Leo, we're going to break romance down into 3 different ways for you, Leo gang gang. Leo, let's break romance down for you into 3 different ways. 3 different ways, Leo. The first way, the 3 ways are going to be this. First, the person on your mind. Second, what new things in general are, coming towards you regarding romance and love. Okay. And then after that, Leo, we will also look at your what is it? Crosswatcher. God, I'm having a brain fart. I didn't take pain medicine today, y'all. This is just me. This is just the crazy Gemini brain right here. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Thank you guys so much. Let's do this, Leo. First, we're going to look at the person on your mind and get, okay, why is that here? The tower, the person on your mind. What's this tower? What in the bomb blast is going on here? What in the unexpected fall apart is that happening here, Leo? I mean, it came out like a challenge. All right. So when something comes out as a challenge card, when it kind of flies out like it just did, and I'm just trusting my intuition today to know the difference between when it's a crappy shuffle due to my injury versus it was supposed to happen. And I took this as being important, which is why I turned it over. So it could be that you fear this. You may feel like this is coming. Okay. Or it may have already happened. Some kind of big upset, okay, between you and the person that you're thinking of, okay, or may have already happened, okay. For some of you, that being the challenge card, I almost feel like that's a fear. I'm going to go with that for the majority of you Leos, with whoever's on your mind. And certainly that's understandable, especially when we've had heartbreaks in our past. Okay. Some of you, it may have happened. Okay. Some of you, it may have literally happened. What's going on here with you and the person that you've got in your beautiful little Leo brain and heart here? Let's see what we got. Hey, Natalia. Hey, AS son. Let's see what's up. All right. What's here? Why is this 3 of Swords here? That came out in your general reading here. Knight of Swords here. What else is here? The Knight of Cups. Very interesting here. I feel like this. For some of you, this may be fears of heartbreak. For some of you, it's literal heartbreak. Okay. The reason I say fears is, a lot of times when you see air, swords, air on the board, that's in the mind. Okay. But it doesn't have to be. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened. For some of you Leos, maybe there is heartbreak here. Maybe they did cheat. Okay. I don't know. But, definitely if they did cheat, then this tower would certainly probably be how you feel. I think a lot of you Leos, when I see this tower here and everything that it means, okay, the tower can be a shock. Okay. And I don't think that this painful experience is for a lot of you Leos what you are expecting, okay, or were expecting, okay. The Knight of Swords here, I think your impulse is, I think you're fighting against your impulse, Leo, and you're a fixed sign. I think you're winning against your impulsive thoughts of speaking out for yourself or speaking up about something or taking any action, because of what we saw in the very first part of this message, which, we talked about in your general message. This is almost like a tail end of that. And I feel like this, with the Knight of Cups coming in, all right, I feel like I keep going back to the very beginning when we got that general message, and you came in as the King of Cups. And I know Cups is water, but you can come out as any of those suits, okay? And regarding your emotions toward this person, but this person's coming in as a Knight. And again, I don't read gender, many of you know that. But what I feel like is that in your mind, this person is not as emotionally mature or intelligent as you are. Do I think this person in your mind is bad? Maybe, maybe not necessarily. But I think in your mind, they may have made some sort of impulsive decision here, that kind of caused some pretty uh, rough times for you, painful times for you. Fair. Um, let's see what else I can get on this thing, Leo. I do feel like this person has some emotion for you, but to what degree, I don't know, because they're coming in as a Knight, okay? And I like the Knight of Cups, but sometimes, Leo, that can be a very immature energy compared to, see, here you are. I told you were the King of Cups, came in the upright, y'all. I told you, I feel like you're in a different level as far as your level of investment compared to this person. Five of Cups in reverse, you're kind of wondering if you need to just clean up the spilt milk and move on and quit crying over it and move on. I get that from the entire reading, from the start of this entire reading up until now. Crazy, 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 right? Oh, by the way, I'm not doing I turned my personal readings off, Coyote Bird. I didn't tell you that, but like I've disabled them on my website until at least April 20th. Okay. So they're just going to have to, take what resonates. Okay. All right. So yeah, and my bad, I didn't say that, but oh look, the star card is here. Leo, what I feel like is this. You haven't lost hope in life. You haven't lost hope in love. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't lost hope in life or in love. You still believe in love. You do. You may feel like you need to heal, but the star card is here. I don't feel like this. And if you feel like you've lost hope, I think you'll regain it. I think you'll regain it, possibly through healing. Okay, Leo? Possibly through healing. All right. But I do feel as though for a lot of you Leos, I feel such a head over heart decision here for you. I feel so this entire reading from the jump, even in the general message. I mean, some of these two cards came out. I only pulled three cards in your general message, and these were two of the three that came out in the upright here. And I feel like this, that regardless, I think you're taking your losses here. I think you're cutting bait. Okay. From this situation, this kind of tells me this, which honestly, the general message told me this. I feel like you're cutting bait. I think you're refusing to reach out to this person, even though part of you probably wants to, because I think you have emotion for them. And that's fair to feel that way. Okay. That's completely understandable. That's very, and I hope if you do feel that way, that you're not trying to repress that. Okay. It's best to acknowledge it, shed the tears. Okay. Do what you need to do. Just don't stay there. Don't cry over the spilled milk forever. Okay, it's time to focus on the future. Okay, and realize that there's always hope. Wow, there's always hope. And I want you to remember that. And I think you're moving towards that. And I think you're moving towards healing. And in your mind, I think you see yourself with a future with somebody. Okay, I really do. Maybe not the person on your mind. Okay, but you definitely feel like you have a future with somebody, or you will, through the healing, through the shadow work. I can absolutely tell you all of that, right? Thank you so much, Natalia. I know, right, Maria? It's just, it's spilled tears is what it is. And it's like, okay, we've cried enough. Don't discount the value of shedding the tears. I would never tell you to do that. I just don't want anybody to stay there for too long. It's like you got to feel it to heal it and to release it. Okay. Kind of hard to explain, but I do a lot more explaining of that. A lot of you know this over in my shadow work playlist, right? All right. Now, you have Scorpio and Aquarius energy here. As far as the minor arcana, a lot of water. Why? Because you got emotion for this person. I feel like this person has had emotion towards you, but at the same time, I just feel like this person lacks maturity. I don't feel like you're dealing with somebody that is as emotionally mature as you. Okay. So that's what I pick up here, Leo gang gang. All right. That being said, I agree that Sala. I agree fully. All right, so let's see what things are coming towards my beautiful lions. Hey, don't forget to drop a like, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being patient while I take a little bit longer than normal to shuffle. All right, what's coming towards you, Leo gang gang? What's coming towards you? What's coming towards you? Thank you, Tabitha. We're just taking it slow. I hope you guys don't mind being patient while I shuffle. All right, here we go. That's good. All right, let's see what's coming towards you, new or otherwise, Leo gang gang. By the way, Mercury retrograde, we are in pre-shadow already. It officially goes retrograde here. I don't know when. I'd have to look at my dates, and it's, I believe, in retrograde through May the 15th. Okay, most affected are those with Taurus placements, and of course, as always, Gemini and Virgo, because that is our ruling planets. But let's see. Well, you got somebody that's got you on their mind here with the Eight of Swords, but they're not doing anything. They will. They will. All right. I almost feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that's a friend that wants more. Okay, that you've, and I feel like for a lot of you Leos, if you haven't already met this person, the scenario will be out and about, social event, something of that nature. Okay, maybe out socializing with friends, with romance probably is the last thing on your beautiful lion mind. Okay, but I feel like you're getting out there and having fun. Three of Cups, and I feel like you'll be out with friends, and it could be a friend in your friend group or somebody that you meet. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. If that makes sense. All right. What didn't link, Natalia? It didn't link. I don't know what that's meaning. But you just got one, M Sing. You just got it. I did Gemini and Cancer literally the day before I fell. That's why we're doing Leo. Okay. Go back and watch that. Okay. And we've got to go through the entire zodiac before we get back to Gemini again. Okay. And you, of course, can watch all signs as I can do those. But I mean, literally, the last day that I read cards, I did Gemini and Cancer. Okay. All right. So I do feel like you've got a friend here that's got you on their mind or will think heavily on their mind. Okay. Okay, I gotcha, Natalia. Yeah, you can't, the only people that can post links are mods or me on the thing. So that's why you got somebody else here. There's a Knight of Cups here. You may have somebody new. You may have somebody younger than you. God, you got two people here, Leo. There's two people in your energy, if not three. What in the world is okay? You got a past person that's trying to come back in. I feel like that's coming in as this Knight of Cups. That's your past person here. But I do feel like you got two new people here. I feel like you got a past person trying to come back around. I feel like that's who we've talked about. Okay. So for those of you trying to walk away from whoever this is that broke your heart, they are going to try again. 'Tis the season, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Literally the same card came out. Crazy as that is. So, but anyway, that's what I have here. All right. That's what I have here. All right. As far as zodiac signs, we did not pull any major arcana. Once again, you have a bunch of water here. Water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have a little bit of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and air, which of course is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, let's do the Crosswatcher reading. The Crosswatcher reading. This is where you watch the sign of the person you are curious about and see what is up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is where you watch the sign of the person you are dealing with or curious about and see what is up. We'll do two cards for each sign. Here we go. Thank you so much, Ashley and Coyote Bird. Appreciate you. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, the Aries, I don't think the Aries wants to talk to you at all. I'm just saying. Okay. I feel like the Aries is holding back. They feel like there's too much. I think they're cutting this out. They feel like there's too much toxicity here. All right. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus does not want to give up on this. They are coming back around, popping back up, especially if it's a past person. They are very burdened by something. to do with this connection. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is going to reach out. They feel like they want this to start back up. If they feel like they've been through a lot with you or in general, but the tough cycle is over or they want it to be over, and they feel like it will be. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you are their wish. However, there's heartbreak or third party energy here. Okay. So they haven't given up hope, but yet there's still heartbreak energy there. If you're dealing with a Leo, another Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like you've got impulsive player energy there. I've got 2 cards telling me that. If you are dealing with a Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is closed off to this, but they think about it all the time, but they're emotionally closed off. I don't think they want to open up to you, but yet they're thinking about it all the time. They're just not doing anything. If you're dealing with a Libra, you will hear from the Libra. It may be like a light flirt, but don't be put off by that. They want to take a leap of faith. If it's a past person, could be apology energy here. Scorpio is focused on something else, family, work, or something of that nature. So I fully expect, right? If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius feels like you're the best thing since sliced bread. How often do you see the Sun and Wheel of Fortune come up in the 2 cards for a Crosswatcher reading? Good God. That Sagittarius thinks you walk on water. Okay. They would drink your bath water. All right. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Capricorn feels like you're a lot of fun, but also a lot of drama. So I don't know. All right. Aquarius feels like there's too much bad water under the bridge. There's a part of them that would like to come back around, though. Will they? They're real debating on this thing. No, I think they're going to move on. The Aquarius is going to move on. All right. If you're dealing with a Pisces, that is Pisces, right? If you're dealing with a Pisces, expect to hear from the Pisces again. However, I think they'll turn their back on this just as quick as they come back around, possibly going to a third party or back to a third party. However, that might resonate for you guys. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being here. I plan to do an all signs later today. I hope you guys will join me. Don't forget to drop a like, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Guys, thank you so much for all of your love and support. Many blessings, y'all.